I'll do my job.
Next time you're in town, you should know.
In the fall of 2001, like every other songwriter in the creative force, after September 11th, everybody processes their grief. I'm sure everybody has a song that they wrote in the fall of that time too. And as I said, I write for other people, but for whatever reason, I wrote the song and we pitched it to other artists, and nobody wanted to cut it. And so, in the meantime, MP3 of it got on a radio in Greensboro, North Carolina. So they played it there. Huh?
Of your version.
Oh yeah, it was just my work tape, keyboard, vocal, one take, And he played it, and within a week, 200 radio stations had downloaded it, and by November, it was the #1 most requested song on PLJ and BLI and Walk and Light, and it started just going across the country, and it was just amazing. We had radio stations calling up, my house, going, "Excuse me, this is WGOG, and we don't have the single." I'm like, "We don't either, I hate to tell you, but this. So it was just amazing. We subsequently pressed a single, and we raised $26,000 for 9/11 charities, which we were real proud of. We had sales documented in every state of the United States, plus 15 countries. I get, for all those of you who think I'm a loser and this is my house key, it's not. It's a very precious gift given to me by the man that's now videotaped, Martin. It's an office key from the World Trade Center that he gave me, that he found, and it's my most precious piece of jewelry. And just even today, I don't know if you want to share that. The last 3 years of my life have just been amazing. I've gotten the most incredible emails from people it's just a blessing to be just a part of whatever this journey is. It's just amazing. So, He found some socks. She chose his tie. And when he left for work that morning, he was just another guy going to work. He'd have to fly out to our meeting in LA, so she had kissed him twice goodbye. Little did she know she'd kissed a hero, though he'd always been one in her eyes. But when faced with certain death, he'd said a prayer and took a breath and led an army of true angels in the sky. Little did she know she'd kissed a hero, though he'd always been an angel in her eyes. Putting others first, it's true, that's what heroes always do. And now he doesn't need a pair of wings to fly. The phone had rung, his voice was calm. Before he could tell her anything, she knew something was wrong. "I love you so," the last words he'd said. She said, "I love you too," and then the phone went dead. Little did she know she'd kissed a hero, though he'd always been one in her eyes. But when faced with certain death, he'd said a prayer and took a breath and led an army of true angels in the sky. Little did she know she'd kissed a hero, though he'd always been an angel in her eyes. Putting others first, it's true, that's what heroes always do. And now he doesn't need a pair of wings to fly. Now he doesn't need a pair of wings to fly.
Christy was sitting at the computer crying, and she handed this to me. This came over and through her email just today. I would just like to tell you my story. I lost my husband that fateful day, and I was so sad. I didn't think I could bear the pain. We'd been married for 1 year, 2 days before, and I honestly thought I would die. For all I knew, I wanted to as well. But that same day, all the TV stations and radio stations and pretty much anything that talks was talking about it. And this very special station, which I had never known existed, while I was just helplessly switching stations, came up, and I heard the beginning of your song, and I just left it there. And it began, and I just clung to every word. And it was like you were just singing my entire story from that morning. I could not believe it. And believe it or not, your song has helped me through so much that I don't think I can thank you enough. The other day I got very sick, and I went to the doctor, and that's when I found out that I was pregnant. And 9 months later I had a gorgeous baby girl who I named Christy as well. Christy Jackson, you are my hero. You are a true angel.